All right, so let's just jump right into this. This is one of the videos from, I think, Stephen Greer, or people doing the same thing or whatever. There's like a compilation of a bunch of these different videos, where they're pointing lasers at them and doing cool stuff. So you got two objects right here. I don't know if they're satellites or if they're UFOs or what, but I still think it's pretty neat. Now they do have tandem satellites that go in pairs or even in triangle shapes or even tetrahedrons. So you can never rule that out. That's why I always suggest to people to make sure they get those apps that I was talking about. Then you got this guy coming in down at the bottom. Now, one thing I think is important is to show people how people will get distracted by one thing while there's other stuff going on and other UFOs and stuff. And so I'm going to kind of go through a couple different videos where we can see that. Okay, here's the video again, starting back over. But this time I want you to pay attention to this UFO that most people didn't even notice the first time. You see, like people get stuck on one thing and then you have other shit going on in other videos or whatever, other parts of the video. So like when you're researching a video, you want to make sure to look over the whole video. Don't just stare at the UFOs. Because there's, a lot of times you'll find other shit going on. He's right there in case you missed where he was. He's right there now. And you got this guy coming back in. He's going pretty fast. Alright, so that guy's just going off to the side now. Here's another clip. And there again, Trout Lake, Washington. Yeah, so I think it's just the same compilation video. Now this is interesting because once again, this is two UFOs that a lot of people don't notice. One right here at the beginning in the corner. There's one right there, and then there's also one down here at the bottom, right there. So it's like there's always like I mean, a lot of times, dude, you'll find hidden objects and shit, And that guy going. I really think a lot of times Stephen Greer purposely fucks with people who are just not in the know and shows them iridium satellites and shit. These ones are pretty cool. But of course, again, I think most likely this is it's not iridium. At least that one right there that they're pointing at right now. That one may be, but the other one is definitely not, because it's not in the same alignment with iridium. Iridium's a constellation of them, so they all fly in the same orbit. It's a telecommunication satellite. So it's possible it's iridium, it's possible it's not. And you got these two fuckers. I like when Stephen Greer's like, join two and make one, join two and make one, join two and make one. Oh, they didn't do it. Oh, yeah, boo. They're not going to listen to you, you fuck. Like, we're not going to join together. We're two satellites, you asshole. Unless you want your cell phone to shut down. Nah, I mean, I have no idea if that's a UFO, if it's a iridium flare-up. I don't know, but that's why you bring those fucking apps with you. Now, this is fucking interesting. Wait till you guys see this shit. Okay, so first we're going to play it slow. I'm going to do it in slow motion so you guys can see what happens. Look at this. Boom. This shit. Bam. What the fuck is that? Now, they got a couple things going on here that if you're not researching the video well, you're not going to notice. For this guy's shooting down, okay? And this whole frame lasts like half a second. But look at all this shit that's going on here. Okay, boom, you get that flash right there, and then you see the fucking boom come through. That fucking weird. But there's even crazier shit going on right now too. Other shit that's going on. So it's like it's hard to decipher what the hell the deal is. Now look at this thing. This like little black sphere just appears and then boom, flies. Boom, flies. See it? I'm repeating it over and over. Look at it, just pop up, bam. What the fuck is that? I mean, that's in between one frame. So how fast is that fucking thing going? Now check this out. This spark should be getting ready to go. Right there, bam. Now, as I was watching this, I was like, did it make a 90 degree or 80 degree turn? Was it from that one flash that we saw before it? Or like, it was one of those little guys and then that happened, or what? But then as researching the video, I saw something else that was just as fucking interesting, that made me question, well, where did it actually come from? Look up top. Bam. See that black thing? Right as that black thing goes by, then the thing appears, the lightning bolt or whatever, a little light up thing. See? Is that nuts or what? Boom, you see that? Then you see that come down. Isn't that crazy? Well, you tell me, fuck faces. What the hell? What is that? How does that work? Look at that. Isn't that fucking crazy? Look how quick that is. Watch this. Boom. Now see, just watching at normal speed, could you even see the black things like flying around up there? Hell no. But when you research a video, as a researcher does, you got to look for everything. You can't just focus on the UFO itself. There's other shit going on that you need to pay attention to, because shit like that gets past people. Even like some of the best researchers. Now, this is pretty cool. Check this out. This is from one of my older videos called Balls of Light in the Mountain. All right, now check this shit out. And you got these fucking balls of light up there just kind of floating around. Check out this explosion that happens down at the bottom too. Most people don't notice unless it's pointed out to them. Boom, look at that. You got these guys going around. Now this is what's interesting, is because look how well this resembles the UFO we just seen, that little fast lightning one. There's another explosion down at the bottom. Oop, wait. Right there, bam. Now boom, see that? See how it just came by the cameraman? Now, the cameraman didn't even notice. In fact, most people who watch this UFO video don't even notice that. But we're going to let this play out and then we'll take another look at it. These are really cool ones. Yeah, most people watching this, if you don't point it out to them, they have no idea. They just see the UFOs up in the sky, but they don't even realize that one of them flew right past the camera. And I mean, this has some real similarities to the UFO in the previous video. Okay, watch this shit. Boom, right there. It just takes off. I believe it took off and it went into a big arch. and bam, then it comes back around. And you can even see like how the light goes out and then it becomes like a little black thing, just like we saw in the previous video. Well, in the previous video, it started out as a little black thing, and then it ends up right back where it was. Watch, you'll get a better look at it. I'll show you. There it goes. Boom. See how it turns into a black thing, and it goes right back. It flies all the way back right to where it was. All right, now check this one out. Now, so you see the one lit up on the power lines over there, but look at this guy deep in the background. There's some shit going on there. What's cool is what happens in a second. But see, there was something back there. Bam! Then a bolt of lightning, fucker. That's cool. The other one just disappeared. That was on the power line, the ball lightning or whatever. Now, this is pretty cool. This doesn't have any hidden UFOs or anything, but maybe. I haven't really investigated too much on it, but I don't think there is. But look, the UFO is going one way, and they're like, we're going to get it. We're going to get it. Let's get it. And the UFO is like, I think I'm going to go back the other way now. Obviously, this is like the camera filters and stuff that's doing all this that makes it look weird, the light and everything. But I'm not sure I'd be getting out of my vehicle here. I'm like, that's definitely hell way down there. So let's try to avoid that place. Oh, hell sauce. I forget where this is. I think it's in Russia or something. I think I might have shown this video once before, but I figured I'd show it again because it's really cool. Watch this. Boom, look at it go. What the fuck? That's pretty fucking sick. Now watch these guys. Now this is really cool. This has got some crazy shit going on. Now look at these. Look at these things just lighting up. Boom, boom. What the fuck is that? Planes, drones, kiss my ass. Fuck no, it's not. What is that? These UFOs don't even know what the fuck they're doing right now. They're just confused or like drunk. Now watch this. Boom. Bam. Look at that motherfucker light up. Boom. And he's like, I'm gonna go back the other way now. And I'm gonna take off. Now we're gonna pick up speed. Look at that. Isn't that fucking neat? How cool is that? We'll take a closer look so you can see the other UFO that you didn't notice before. So there's one at the bottom. I'm sure you guys noticed. Okay. First it lights up, then this lights up, but look right next to it. Boom. Is that sick or what? I believe this is in China or some shit. Now look at this one. This is really cool. So you got these two right here, then look down in the corner. Bam, right there. See? Look at that little motherfucker go. Another hidden one. It's a pretty cool looking UFO too. Very interesting. It's kind of floating around, making people crazy, pissing me off. This is really neat. There's no hidden UFOs, but I just thought this was a really cool one. You just kind of chilling up there, just like, yeah, I'm just hanging out, absorbing the power, pretending to be a ball lightning. It's like, and I think I'm gonna go. Let's go this way. No, this way. This way is much better. Look how it travels in a completely parallel line, like a completely straight line. And then look at this little motherfucker going. Oh, this is pretty cool. Now, coming up here in a second, you're going to see what looks like a UFO, but it's not. It's actually a lens flare. And the UFO is back there. It's just deep in the background. But that little thing of light moving around that you see, the brightest spark, that's not a UFO. That's just a fucking lens flare. Of course, if this was a third phase or a secure team, I would be, yep, that's definitely a UFO. But since this is UFO proof, it's a fucking lens flare. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I forget where this was. Russia or some shit, maybe. Who knows what the fuck this thing is? Look at this. I believe this was captured at a church. Yeah, just a little ball of light. You know, just gonna float around. Now, this was definitely in Russia. You guys remember this one with these things flying down the road? What the fuck is that? Since when do UFOs take a road? I don't know, but that's cool. I'm digging it. And he's like, I'm done going and visiting my bitch. I gotta hurry up. Now watch this. This is neat. Now what? Now they split in two. Okay, but then they start doing the exact same motions. They start duplicating each other. Watch this now, and they're gonna one that's gonna disappear, and then two more are gonna just appear out of nowhere. Watch this. They disappear, and these ones appear. Look at this. And now they're like in tandem, doing like the same maneuvers. Look at this. And only one little maneuver right there is different. Isn't that crazy? Now this is really cool. So this dude is here. You can hear him describing what happened. But I'm just gonna turn his shit down and describe it for you because my commentary's so much better. Okay, so he sees this ball of light. Now he is watching a football game. This guy is not into UFOs or anything. He's not even a YouTuber. This is his only video. And he had a security camera, and him and his friends were watching football, and during a halftime show, they saw this ball of light floating around. So now his friend is yelling at him, directing him towards where this ball of light is. And he's trying to see it, and he cannot see this fucking thing. It's like when the infrared goes off, it's fucking gone. Or when it, when it goes off, you can't see it anymore. Now look at this. Isn't that neat? He's trying to touch it. He's like, "What? Where?" He's like, "It's right in front of you, fucker." Look at that. Isn't that fucking cool? The guy cannot see it at all. But watch, what's interesting is that this thing's definitely there because watch this. Look at this. Is that fucking crazy or what? He can't see it at all. He's like, "What the fuck am I looking at? What are you talking about? There's nothing there." They're like, "It's right in front." Like, it just keeps fucking with him. Now you can see the bug that just flew by. He's like, "It's right. It's on your nose, fucker." Look at the reflection of it in his glasses through the infrared. Is that fucking nuts? So it was definitely there. It's not something that was like put in. Is that fucking crazy or what? And then he's yelling at his friend. He's like, "I don't know what the fuck you're talking about." He's like, "It's right fucking in front of your face, you son of a bitch." He's like, "You get out here, you motherfucker." He's like, "I'm going to miss the game, goddammit." There goes another bug. See, so it's not it's not bugs. So what the fuck was it? His friend comes out here, tries to explain to him, like, "Dude, it's floating around here. I swear to fucking God." He's like, "No, it's not, dude. I'm telling you." He's like, No, it's around here somewhere." And the other dude's like, "Hey, you two fucks. We're gonna fucking miss kickoff." He's like, "Dude, I saw it. It was right up at your face." He's like, "Look, it was right fucking there, and you're just looking around. Then it was on top of your head, and floating on around, you son of a bitch. And I'm yelling at you, and you don't fucking listen." I'm going back inside for a beer. Is that fucking crazy or what, dude? See, you can see the bugs flying around, so if it's not a bug, then what the fuck was it? I don't know. I think it's fucking cool. UFO proof, out.